Illustrations by Pete.
Hello, friend. You found me once again. Where will we go today? You know, people always say let's start at the beginning, but you can't really start there. By the time there's a story to tell, you're past the beginning. So let's start in the middle, where you'll be miles ahead of all those beginners. There are too many things to talk about here, even to name a few. But the one thing I have for you today is sure to excite the senses and invigorate the mind. As I walked to my car, alone but not scared, I stumbled on a stone, sticking up out of the walk. What a strange stone, I thought to myself. I knocked it loose and stared at its swirls of colors. They reminded me of a fish I once saw while I was in a canoe in the low-lying country. At first it startled me as it swam past with a large fin that popped up out of the water and caught the moonlight in such a way as to take my breath away. I held as still as I could, trying my hardest not to shake the boat. Then out of nowhere there was a sense of dread as the sky filled with clouds and the first streak of light flashed from one cloud to another with barely a whisper. I could tell I was there, at the beginning. At the start, on the ground level of something I couldn't quite wrap my head around. As everything went silent, I could only hear my breathing and the wind. The wind seemed to scream by as it flew from place to place, came to rest beside an old house up on a hill with a single light in the window. A single light? I pondered. Was there only one person in the house? Or perhaps everyone was just in a single room. Or maybe no one was home, and they forgot to turn it off. Either way, my arms were heavy, so I had to put down the bag I was holding, which was full of wonderful things I had collected on my walk beside the rocky hill next to the house. Twigs that looked like they had faces, plants so colorful that would soon turn brown and gray after they were plucked from their home without a place to return. Was I guilty? Did I pick those, or was it you? You've been here with me this whole time, through this whole twisted sense of a tale. Are you guilty? Did you remove the color from the ground? Or was it someone else? Is there someone else here with us? No, don't worry. I don't think anyone else is here with us. No need to look around or sit quiet and still. It's just me in your head causing this chill. Wrapped in a blanket on my favorite chair, peering through the dark window from the front porch, as the light flickered and the glasses jingled in the cupboard, as if there were an earthquake just strong enough to rock me as I swayed back and forth. I picked up the bag and headed around back. Maybe there's a sign or a clue as to who owns this lonely home up on this hill. The shuffle in the leaves breaks my focus as I head down the small slope to the back. An animal, I'm sure, but what if it wasn't? The slope is wet and muddy as I slip further and further down towards the trees. As I try to catch myself from stumbling, the stars in the sky catch my attention. They're bright tonight. Not even the canopy of the forest can blot them out. The night is crisp and new. A feeling of hope overcomes me as I look toward the path in front of me, wondering, what is this all about? Why am I here? What am I looking for? A purpose? A place? An answer? Will you come with me as we wander through the world, leaving treats and traps, ups and downs, goods and bads? Do you wonder what's out there in the night? After all the birds have stopped singing and after all the bees have stopped buzzing, when the wind starts howling and the mist starts rising, when the moon glows bright and the trees seem to come alive. It's a world I've often dreamed of, but not one I've ever dared explore. After all, no one can wander alone, not on this path. This is the twisted sense of a tale where a simple ponder can lead you to the house on the hill with a single light that has now gone out. Who turned out the light? Do you want to go find out? Until next time, my friend, I'll be waiting right here.